Hi, everybody. Welcome to Friday, our last day of poetry lessons. Just need to remind you that these lessons are self-paced recorded slides and you're the controller. You'll click the next slide when you're ready. Some of them include videos to watch, and if so, you'll click the play button. And some of them require you to insert text. Be sure you follow all of the instructions. I'm going to start by reading a few poems to you. The first one is called Humpty Dumpty by Judy Sierra. Humpty Dumpty swam in the sea. Humpty's sunscreen was SPF 3. Because he was so lightly oiled, dear Humpty ended up hard-boiled. The next poem is called At the Zoo by William Makepeace Thackeray. First I saw the white bear, then I saw the black, then I saw the camel with a hump upon his back, then I saw the gray wolf with mutton in his maw, then I saw the wombat waddle in the straw. Then I saw the elephant a waving of his trunk. Then I saw the monkeys. Mercy, how unpleasantly they smelt. And the last one is Mother Doesn't Want a Dog. Mother doesn't want a dog. Mother says they smell and never sit when you say sit, or even when you yell. And when you come home late at night and there is ice and snow, you have to go back out because the dumb dog has to go. Mother doesn't want a dog. Mother says they shed, and always let the strangers in and bark at friends instead, and do disgraceful things on the rugs, and track mud on the floor, and flop upon your bed at night, and snore their doggy snore. Mother doesn't want a dog. She's making a mistake, because more than a dog, I think she will not want this snake. Okay, our term for the week is our vocabulary term for today is proverb, and it's a short statement or saying that expresses a basic truth. Here's an example of a Chinese proverb. The man who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. We'll now listen to a poem by Maya Angelou called Life Doesn't Frighten Me. This poem has been turned into a children's book, and so it's possible you've seen or heard it before.
Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Bad dogs barking loud, big ghost in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Green old mother goose, lions on the loose. They don't frighten me at all. Dragons breathing doesn't frighten me at all. Tough guys in a fight, all alone at night. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Panthers in the park, strangers in the dark. No, they don't frighten me at all. That new classroom where boys all pull my hair. Kissy little girls with their hair in curls. They don't frighten me at all. Don't show me frogs and snakes and listen for my scream. If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams. I've got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all.
All right, the last version that we just listened to on video was a sung version. And now what you're going to do is follow the words and read it out loud to yourself. Start by reading the title and then the author, and then read all of the stanzas. And when you read it out loud, read it with feeling. Okay, I'm going to go on to our next kind of poem, which is called an acrostic poem. An acrostic poem is a simple poem in which each of the first letter of each line forms a word or a phrase vertically. An acrostic poem can describe the subject or even tell a brief story about it. The acrostic poem that you're going to write is about peace. So the first line needs to start with the letter peace. With the letter P, then E, then A, then C, then E. I'm going to stop recording now, and you'll finish typing on this slide your acrostic poem. And when you're finished, you'll go on to the next slide, then continue by pressing play.